Enshin Karate isn't just another branch on the massive tree of martial arts. It's a philosophy in motion, a way of fighting that breaks away from rigidity and embraces adaptability. Founded in 1988 by Joko Ninomiya, a former Kyokushin world champion, Enshin took the brutal, full-contact nature of Kyokushin Karate and refined it into something more fluid, more strategic. At its core is a principle called Sabaki, a concept that doesn't just mean dodging or counterattacking, but completely redirecting an opponent's energy to gain the upper hand. Think of it like this. Most traditional karate styles rely on meeting force with force. A punch comes in, and you block it straight on. Enshin, it sidesteps, angles out, and turns that incoming strike into an opportunity. It's about positioning, about outmaneuvering rather than overpowering. And this isn't just theoretical. This is tested, drilled, and applied in real fights. That's what makes it unique. To prove its effectiveness, Ninomiya introduced the Sabbaki Challenge, an annual full-contact tournament where fighters aren't just trying to land strikes, but to dominate through movement. Here, power alone won't get you far. Fighters win by using superior positioning, sweeps and takedowns, earning points for successfully outmaneuvering their opponents. It's one of the few places where you can see Enshin in action at its purest. But what makes Enshin stand out isn't just the tournament, it's how it blends elements from other disciplines while staying true to its karate roots. Kyokushin gave it the toughness, those hard strikes and brutal conditioning, but Ninomiya saw that real fights weren't just about standing toe-to-toe and trading blows. So, he borrowed from judo and traditional jujutsu, incorporating throws and sweeps to create a more complete system. Moves like osotogari and tai otoshi aren't just supplementary techniques, they're integral to the Enshin playbook. Striking and grappling merge seamlessly, making it one of the most adaptable full-contact karate styles out there. Training in Enshin is built around realism. There's no obsession with endless abstract kata that never get used. Forms exist, but they're directly tied to application. You don't just memorize movements, you test them under pressure. And kumite, or sparring, is the heart of it all. It's not about rehearsing predictable exchanges, it's about reacting in the moment, adjusting, and executing the principles of Sabbaki when it actually matters. Joko Ninomiya's journey to creating Enshin tells you everything you need to know about the mindset behind it. As a Kyokushin champion, he had already proven himself in some of the toughest competitions in the world, but he saw limitations in how Kyokushin approached combat, its lack of adaptability, its reliance on brute force over strategy. That frustration led him to break away and build something new, something that wasn't just about fighting harder, but fighting smarter. Enshin was the result. Of course, not everyone welcomed this shift. Traditionalists saw it as a dilution of karate's essence, arguing that incorporating outside techniques weakened its identity. But that's the eternal martial arts debate, purity versus practicality. Enshin never tried to be another museum piece. It evolved because real fighting isn't stagnant, and Ninomiya understood that better than most. Another reason Enshin isn't as widespread as Kyokushin comes down to its nature. Kyokushin spread like wildfire, building massive global networks, while Enshin remained more niche. Its dojos concentrated in the US and Japan. Some say that's because it never chased commercial appeal. Its emphasis on practicality made it harder to package for mass consumption. Others believe its high standards naturally kept its numbers lower. Either way, it has remained a tight-knit, dedicated community of martial artists who value function over flash. But let's talk about what it actually feels like to train in Enshin. Unlike styles where students repeat endless drills with little understanding of real-world application, Enshin forces you to think in motion. You don't just learn a punch or a kick, you learn how to use them in a fight. Your first classes might feel overwhelming, as movement is prioritized over static stances. You'll be thrown into controlled sparring scenarios early on, learning to react rather than just memorize techniques. And make no mistake, this isn't the kind of karate where you rack up points in non-contact tournaments. Every lesson is a test of endurance, timing, and control. Imagine being in a sparring match, an opponent charging at you full speed. Instead of trading punches, you pivot, slipping just outside their reach. Before they can recover, you're already setting up a sweep, taking their balance, sending them to the mat before they even realize what happened. That's Enshin in action, never meeting force with force, but making your opponent's attack their own downfall. The Sabbaki challenge is where all these principles come to life. Fighters from different martial arts backgrounds step into the ring, and unlike traditional karate tournaments, where points are awarded for clean strikes, Enshin rewards strategy, a well-executed takedown, a perfectly timed evasion. These are what win fights. And it's not just about personal victory. Every match is a demonstration of Enshin's core philosophy in motion. At the end of the day, Enshin Karate is a reflection of its philosophy: fluid, adaptive, and brutally effective. It's not about looking good in demonstrations, it's about what actually works. The Sabaki challenge continues to be its proving ground, drawing fighters who want more than just tradition for tradition's sake. Whether it gains more popularity or stays within its dedicated circle, Enshin has already cemented itself as one of the most effective and unique approaches to full-contact karate. And for those who practice it, that's all that really matters.